In Shawano County, an informational meeting on a proposed wheel tax. The $20 annual fee would go toward maintaining highways and bridges, and if approved, that tax would go into effect next year. The public's invited to learn more and share your opinion at a meeting in the basement of the Shawano County Courthouse. That meeting starts at 3:30. First